An immense, mysterious, and terrifying steppe, one of the most extraordinary in the world, where horses outnumber humans by 13 to 1, where there is even a dinosaur cemetery, and where people are constantly rumored to have been visited by aliens. If you still find it hard to believe these things are real, join me in the next few minutes of the video, 15 Forbidden Rules and Strange Things in Mongolia. I'm certain you will be amazed by what has existed and still exists on this land. Number 15. The more beautiful a woman is, the harder it is for her to get married. It is difficult to understand because we always hope to have a beautiful lover or wife, while Mongolian men are not very enthusiastic about that. Mongolia is a place where women have more developed career paths than men. They are increasingly superior in education, and their unemployment rate is also lower. Livestock herding, from the past until now, has mainly been work for men. In bars, pubs, and clubs, female customers always make up the majority. But because their social status is too prominent compared with men, Mongolian women who pursue a modern lifestyle and choose to stay in the city to look for work after graduation face tremendous difficulty in finding a life partner. This situation is common in universities as well as workplaces. It also leads to the reality that Mongolian men have more choices. More than 40% of men over the age of 15 are married, while this figure for women is only 32%. And most girls who remain unmarried after the age of 20 will live single for the rest of their lives. It sounds unreasonable, but they are often the most beautiful and talented women. Number 14. No bathing or washing clothes. If you smell an unpleasant odor from the body of a Mongolian person, do not tell them to bathe or clean themselves, because that will only make you seem rude in their eyes. It is known that Mongolians during the time of Genghis Khan believed that bathing and using water could disturb the dragon veins of the earth. Therefore, they never washed clothes or bathed because they believed doing so would pollute the water source and anger the gods. Once the deities became angry, everyone would be punished. At another stage in the past, Mongolians limited bathing and washing their hair and were forbidden from bathing in rivers. Mongolian warriors did not change clothes. They only occasionally took them off, shook them hard so lice, fleas, and bedbugs would fall out, and then immediately put them back on. Most of them also did not wash their clothes, but wore them until the garments tore or could no longer keep their original shape. The only exception was during festivals and holidays, when Mongolians would change into special robes. Ancient Mongolians had a different view of body odor. They considered the smell on someone's body something very personal and special. If you meet a person with a strong smell, you may react differently, but to Mongolians, that smell is something worthy of respect, even regarded as part of that person's character. The best advice I can give you when you are near Mongolians is to wear a mask. Number 13. Taboos when going to the toilet. It seems many guys are quite comfortable urinating on the street or in deserted places, and some even like to relieve themselves in small streams or stagnant puddles. But did you know that if you do this in Mongolia, you could be attacked to the point of losing your life? Natural water sources in Mongolia are extremely precious and are sometimes used directly, so you absolutely must not go to the toilet anywhere there is water, such as lakes, rivers, or streams. If Mongolians catch someone defecating into a water source they use, being attacked is almost certain. Mongolians were originally nomadic tribes, so do not make them angry if you do not want to pay a heavy price. Besides defecating indiscriminately, there is another absolute prohibition: do not throw waste into the stove. For Mongolians, fire is extremely sacred, so waste must absolutely not be thrown into it. In addition, they also place great importance on cleanliness, so putting dirty clothes on the family's storage chest is unacceptable. Once again, I want to remind you that if you come here, you absolutely must follow your tour guide's instructions. Number 12. No whistling inside a gyr. If you are allowed to step into a gyr, the traditional home of the Mongolian people, there is one thing you absolutely must not do: whistle. Whistling inside a gyr is considered taboo because they believe that sound will call demons into the house. In their traditional culture, there are many rules about using music and musical instruments in specific circumstances. Some sources say that whistling is not accepted in certain situations or environments, such as inside gyrs, where quietness and respect for personal and communal space are highly valued. Dirty things and wandering spirits will think it is an invitation and come to the ger to take shelter, so no Mongolian dares to do this. They are extremely afraid of spiritual forces and have created many rules to ensure that their lives remain peaceful. Number 11. Do not touch another person's head. We often pat the heads of adorable children as a way to show affection and praise. But when you meet Mongolian children, you absolutely should not foolishly do that. Not touching another person's head, especially a child's, is part of Mongolian tradition and cultural belief. This shows respect for the head, the place they believe contains the soul and spiritual power. In Mongolian culture, touching another person's head can be considered inappropriate, even disrespectful. This is even more important with children because they are considered pure and vulnerable souls. Touching a child's head may be seen as improper and disrespectful. If you deliberately pat a child's head, their parents will be extremely angry. They may chase you away, attack you, or worse, use spells to take revenge. They believe their child's soul has been ruined by your dirty hand, and the price you must pay will, of course, be extremely heavy. Meanwhile, in contrast to the head, the feet are the dirtiest body part, so you must not put your feet on tables or chairs. If your foot accidentally touches someone, or if you accidentally touch their head, shake hands and apologize many times. Number 10. Kneeling while drinking alcohol. I do not know whether you could endure it or not, but if you want to drink alcohol with Mongolians, you will have to kneel with them for hours. That's right, they kneel while drinking. The drinking rituals here are extremely elaborate, especially during major festivals when the ceremonies become even more complicated. When visiting someone's home, the very first thing you must do is bow before the Buddhist altar, then perform a formal greeting ritual with the elders of the household. The younger members of the family are responsible for carrying out this ritual, while the elders, when receiving the alcohol, must also kneel to express their gratitude. Men kneel on both knees, bow their heads very low, and respectfully extend both hands forward. Unmarried girls perform the same ritual. Married women only need to kneel on one knee and raise their right hand to offer the drink. As for newlywed brides, when presenting alcohol, they must also sing. I know this is a very interesting cultural tradition of the people here, but honestly, I would not want to go through such elaborate rituals just to toast someone with a cup of alcohol. Number 9. The number of horses exceeds the human population. It is truly hard to believe, but in Mongolia, the population of certain animals far surpasses the human population. Specifically, the number of horses is 13 times greater than the number of people living in the country, while sheep outnumber humans by 35 times. Mongolia's population density is genuinely much lower than that of many other countries in the world. The country has a vast land area, but its population is sparse, mainly because of its extremely harsh terrain and climate. According to current statistics, Mongolia's average population density is only about 2 people per square kilometer. This makes Mongolia one of the countries with the lowest population densities in the world, and only about every 5 square kilometers will you find a single house. That means if one family wants to visit their neighbors, they must travel at least 5 kilometers. Just hearing that already sounds exhausting, doesn't it? Number 8. Worshipping the color white. You will easily be more loved if you wear white clothing while in Mongolia, because this place especially reveres this color. Tsagan Sar, when translated from Mongolian into English, means white month. The origin of this name may come from the white color of winter or the white color of certain foods. The beginning of the Tsagan Sar festival also signals that the freezing winter is about to end and spring is drawing near, while at the same time serving as an occasion for families to reunite and gather together. Perhaps that is why Mongolians are especially fond of the color white. Mongolians view white as a symbol of purity, bringing luck and prosperity. During the first days of the Lunar New Year, they wear white clothes, ride white horses, eat white foods made from milk, and give each other white-colored gifts. If during this period you give them a black gift or accidentally stain the white clothes they are wearing, they will consider it a major insult that will bring them bad luck for the entire following year. And of course, you will be chased away with the harshest words possible, or even with sticks and clubs. Number 7. Ulaanbaatar, the coldest capital city in the world. If you want to visit Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia, the most important thing I want you to remember is to wear plenty of thermal clothing, because this place is cold far beyond your imagination. Because it lies at a high altitude, at a relatively high latitude, and deep within the continent hundreds of kilometers away from the sea, combined with the influence of the Siberian high-pressure system, Ulaanbaatar has become the coldest capital city in the world with a cold, semi-arid climate. The city has short and fairly warm summers, while winters are long, freezing, and dry. January is the coldest period, especially before sunrise, when temperatures usually range from -36 to -40 degrees Celsius, and there is almost no wind due to the phenomenon of temperature inversion. The average annual temperature in Ulaanbaatar is -0.4 degrees Celsius, making it the coldest capital on Earth. The record low temperature ever recorded even dropped to -72 degrees Celsius, so cold that boiling water thrown into the air instantly froze. Therefore, if you do not want your life to be endangered by the freezing weather, as I said, bring as much thermal clothing as possible. Number 6. Mysterious phenomena in the sky. If you truly want to witness UFOs or mysterious phenomena in the sky with your own eyes, try visiting Inner Mongolia. People frequently report unusual natural phenomena or unidentified flying objects appearing in this region. At 6:30 p.m. on September 25, 2005, an unidentified flying object appeared in the sky over Inner Mongolia and disappeared around 6:40 p.m. On the same day, information about UFOs was also reported in Russia and several other provinces of China. Afterward, the phrase, "the September 25th incident," became the name used for this phenomenon. On July 19, 2017, a series of images posted on WeChat and Weibo in China captured a strange phenomenon in the sky above Baotou, Inner Mongolia. They showed streaks of clouds arranged in a pattern resembling a mysterious message appearing across the sky. Who was that message meant for? And who created it? The suspicion most widely discussed by netizens at the time was that aliens had visited Earth. Then, on April 28, 2018, unusual images believed to be unidentified flying objects once again appeared in the Hohhot area of Inner Mongolia. From the past until the present, many suspicions have been raised surrounding possible extraterrestrial explorations in this land. Those suspicions are not entirely baseless, because Mongolia has always hidden too many secrets, along with mysterious phenomena considered to be top secret. Number 5. The dinosaur graveyard. Alright, if you still cannot imagine just how bustling and terrifying the world of dinosaurs once was, then come with me to this place in Mongolia, the Inner Mongolia Museum. Some people have compared this museum to a miniature Jurassic Park. Around 20 different types of dinosaur fossils are currently on display here, including Tyrannosaurus, an extremely rare giant fossil dinosaur species. On the land of Inner Mongolia, countless dinosaur secrets still remain undiscovered. Tens of millions of years ago, the vast land of Inner Mongolia may have concealed countless mysteries. In the 1920s, an American expedition entered the barren land near the Gobi Desert, a place almost completely uninhabited, and unexpectedly discovered an enormous number of dinosaur fossils there. The fossil site was located in a salt marsh covered with red sand and mudstone, a place later referred to by the press as the dinosaur graveyard. Since then, Inner Mongolia has been known as one of the first places in Asia where dinosaur fossils were discovered. Number 4. The hell insect. My friends, after returning from Mongolia, said that the people there always live in fear of an underground insect-like creature. They only dare to walk on marked paths and absolutely do not dare to step even a single centimeter into areas believed to be inhabited by that creature. People call it the hell insect. The appearance of this strange creature is described as resembling the images often found in magical spellbooks. The hell insect is believed to be capable of harming anyone who comes near it. Whether these stories are true or not is almost impossible to know, because it exists like a mysterious legend in the modern era. In 1907, a group of foreigners came to Inner Mongolia for archaeological research and discovered traces of wild men in the area. After that, many Russian experts also arrived to explore the region, but unfortunately the results they obtained were not very promising. However, several decades later, gigantic fossilized skeletons once again appeared in Mongolia. Yet the authorities tried every possible way to erase all traces, while the local people did not dare tell foreigners what truly existed across the vast grasslands where they lived. Number 3. The man-eating lake. There is one place in Mongolia that you absolutely should not go near. A lake known as the man-eating lake. Something that sounds like it only exists in horror movies, yet actually exists in real life on this land. The lake is called Jahan Gong, a transliteration from Mongolian referring to its unpredictable depth. The lake is not large, with a diameter of only around 30 meters, but its true depth has never been accurately determined. During winter, when the lake freezes over, people once drilled a hole through the ice and lowered ropes to measure its depth. However, even after using all the rope they had, they still could not reach the bottom. Local residents believe the lake is at least deeper than 20 meters. The reason local people gave the lake such a terrifying name is because many livestock, and even humans, after approaching the lake to drink water and falling in, disappeared without leaving a trace. Because of this, the place is also called the flesh-eating lake. In the 1990s, a series of horrifying incidents continuously occurred at Lake Jahan Gong. A total of around 300 horses, 500 cows, and 25 people disappeared. The strange thing was that all of them vanished completely. Alive, no person could be found. Dead, no bodies were ever recovered. Number 2. The secret of Genghis Khan's tomb. Genghis Khan, the mighty warrior who once conquered the world on horseback. His life was tied to countless bloody wars, kidnappings, romances, and brutal acts of revenge. After Genghis Khan passed away, numerous mysterious legends also began to emerge. During his lifetime, he ruled an enormous territory stretching from the Pacific Ocean all the way to the Caspian Sea. Before his death, the warrior emperor ordered that he must be buried in absolute secrecy. A massive army escorted his coffin back to the palace, prepared to kill anyone in order to conceal the route taken by the funeral procession. When the body of Genghis Khan was brought to the burial site, the horse carriage team, along with 1,000 horses, were also destroyed in order to erase every trace. For more than 800 years since his death, no one has ever accurately determined the location of this great emperor's tomb. Many expeditions led by foreigners spent decades searching for traces of Genghis Khan's tomb. They crossed every kind of terrain, explored countless lands, and even conducted searches from outer space. But in the end, all of them ended in disappointment. Mongolians themselves have also never revealed any information about the tomb because they believe in and fear the curse of the great emperor who made Mongolian bloodlines famous. Number 1. Executing homosexual people. If you are homosexual, my sincere advice is that you should not visit Mongolia. Genghis Khan once banned homosexual acts within the Mongol Empire and imposed the death penalty on those who violated the rule, with the intention of increasing the Mongolian population, which at the time was only around 1.5 million people, while the Song dynasty, their rival, ruled the central region of present-day China with a population of up to 100 million. After homosexuality was criminalized in 1961, all laws related to homosexuality were removed from Mongolia's criminal code in 1993, meaning that private and consensual same-sex relationships were legalized. However, legal recognition has not made life easier for homosexual people there. Families headed by same-sex couples still do not enjoy the same legal protections as heterosexual couples. Until quite recently, violence and discrimination against the LGBT community in Mongolia were still fairly common and often went unreported to the police. And so, together, we have just explored a fascinating journey through the culture and unique traditions of the Mongolian people. The taboos and strange customs we have learned about are not merely rules, but also reflections of the respect, beliefs, and remarkable diversity within this culture. Continue joining us to discover even more unique cultures from around the world. Thank you for watching and accompanying us on this journey. See you again in the next videos.